And speaking of weird flexes, Abby wanted to tell everyone that she beat me.
Oh, I did. I beat Shannen in fantasy football. Take that.
I know.
175.88 to 124.52.
It's crazy because
So do the math.
I just couldn't even face it. Hey Upper East Siders, welcome back to another episode of Drinks After Work with Shannen and Abby. It's the holiday season.
Oh, you're going right into
The
it.
holiday season. Whoop-de-whoop. Why aren't you singing with me?
Oh, God.
Abby and I talked about this ahead of time and I was like, can you sing this with me? And she was like, yes. Did you not mean any of it?
You've been punked.
You didn't mean, you weren't planning
I
on
was going to, but you just like went right into it. I wasn't ready.
I said like right off the bat, let's sing the song. And you were like, let's do it. Because we were singing it all the way here while we were walking to the studio. Abby and I were like running
the holiday season.
The holiday season.
Whoop-de-whoop.
And a shoop-a-dee-whoop.
Do you even know the lyrics?
And a bucket of poop.
Oh, right. So we've been gone for a little bit. We did not record last week, so I think we're feeling a little bit silly and goofy being back in the studio.
Yeah, we're feeling good.
It just brings us so much joy being back here. But
holiday joy.
Yes, but for real, thank you guys for bearing with us. Last week, I suffered a loss in the family. So my Nana, who was very near and dear to my heart, those that know me know that she was, my number one girl. She unfortunately passed away on Thanksgiving Day. So, that was not fun. Not fun at all.
Yeah.
But, she would want me to keep going. She would want me to keep following my dreams. So we're back in the studio. This episode is for Nana. I know she's looking down. Wicked proud of me for, putting on my happy face and getting back in there because...
And she was such a big fan. And
she
was
a
big supporter.
I remember on Thanksgiving Day last year, we had a Zoom Thanksgiving and we were explaining to her what like a podcast is and how it's like audio only. And she was like, well, then why would anyone... She was like, there's no... And I was like, no, there's no visual. It's a podcast. She was, oh.
Wasn't she like, why would anyone listen?
Yeah, she did. And my cousin was like, I'm sure people want to know what Abby has to say. Well, yeah, people do want to know what we have to hear because we just hit 20,000 streams.
Woo! So happy.
I know.
It felt good.
We actually hit it, I think, last week. Right before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it literally was right before.
We barely posted about it though because I was dealing with what I was dealing with. So we didn't really get the chance to actually celebrate. But it's a huge milestone. So thank you guys for listening. Even if you listen for a second, just click on the video, get us that download. That's all we need. That's all we need. That's all we need.
Yeah, that's true. Listen for like 30 seconds. The sound of my voice, I've heard, can be quite annoying. Repelling. And it's fine.
Like a damn mosquito.
Literally just turn. I actually told my parents this the other day. I was like, just turn your volume all the way down. Click on the episode. Let it go for like 30 seconds. You don't have to hear me. You don't have to hear Abby. You don't have to hear Abby go, hey, Abby. Hey, it's Abby. And then just like exit out and no harm done. And boom. A download. But yeah, no, honestly, I am so happy with this like huge accomplishment. And we just checked, like we have people listening from Australia,
from Germany, from France,
from Spain,
from Singapore. It's wild.
Literally insane. I'm like,
I don't know how it gets out there.
Imagine being in Australia and listening to us. Like I can hardly imagine being in the U.S. listening to
in Boston. The fact that people listen to us is wild.
It's
but
crazy.
We love you guys. Thank you so much. If you guys are new here, follow us on Instagram. It's @drinksafterwork_. @drinksafterwork, _, on TikTok. And if you're a girl in the Boston area looking to make new friends, looking for things to do, places to go, people to see, join our private Facebook group. We are a little over 4,000 girls in the Boston area. So become a Boston Baddie today.
Become a Boston Baddie today. And keep telling your friends about us because obviously it's working. And the benefit you get from it is that when things get, big here, you can tell people like, oh, I found that place. Like, when you follow a celebrity and you're like, oh, like I was following them when they had like 900 followers and like now they have 2 million.
Literally.
Like, I was an original fan.
That's how I feel about Chelsea Cutler.
Oh, really? You found her like back in the day?
Back in the day.
You were early to you were early to Maggie McDonald too. You followed her like.
I've been listening to Maggie since like 2018, since I moved here.
crazy.
Yeah, weird flex, but okay.
And speaking of weird flexes, Abby wanted to tell everyone that she beat me.
Oh, I did. I beat Shannen in fantasy football. Take that.
I know.
175.88 to 124.52.
It's crazy because I didn't even want to like come in today and like face. I just couldn't even face it or like handle the fact that I could lose at something that like I thought I was good at. And like, when you
mean Michael,
when you go through life and you just feel like you have like this natural ability, like this like raw talent that can't be replicated. That's kind of like how I felt about myself in fantasy football.
Well, I'm sorry to, break that stream because it is now broken. I am better than you.
It's been hard, but I guess I just have to accept the fact that you won.
Yeah. Thank you. It was a well-deserved W.
I feel like there's been like so much that has happened over the past 2 weeks. I feel like when we don't record, a bunch happens. You know what I mean?
I feel the exact same way. Like we got laser hair removal.
Oh yeah.
I forgot the words for it. We got our hair lasered off. Not the hair on our head, but the hair under our armpits.
Yes. And it is honestly amazing. We've only gone in once. It's a place called Semper Laser.
Yep.
They've been around for a while, but they just opened in a new Linfield location, which if you haven't been to Linfield, it's North Shore, so north of the city. It's a really nice shopping plaza, so perfect place to do some holiday shopping, do some laser.
Whole Foods in there.
There's a Whole Foods. There's everything you could ever want. But we went there together. They were really nice. It smells really good in there. Like I went in there and like, when you walk into a place and you feel rich and clean, I felt rich and clean, which I feel like is better than poor and dirty. So like it was just it was a good experience. They were really, really nice and accommodating. And honestly, we only went once, but I already noticed a difference. Like I was like,
me too.
Like
how long has it been? 2 weeks now?
Yeah. And like
I think we're at the stage where it starts to shed.
Yeah, exactly. And you're kind of like, wait a second, like it's been 3 days since I've shaved and I
know
didn't really have any hair. And it's crazy how fast that happens.
Yeah. So basically you have to go 8 times in order to get the maximum level of laser or hair removal.
Yeah.
So we still have 7 more sessions to go. But like Shannen said, they were amazing there. They really educated us on how it actually works and why it's cheaper in the long run to do that rather than waxing or shaving day after day, year after year.
Yeah, so if you want to get zapped, vaxxed, and waxed this holiday season, head on over. I got my bikini line. Abby got her armpits. And
you got your armpit too, right?
Yes,
you got both.
Yeah, and I'm super excited. But it's good. It also, this time of the year is like the perfect time to go because you're really not supposed to get sun exposure within 2 weeks of getting laser. So if you start right now, by the summer, you're going to be hairless like a naked mole rat on Kim Possible.
Yeah, and we are doing a huge giveaway. So we partnered with Semper and we are giving 10 lucky winners each 8 free sessions on one small area. So that's 80 sessions in total that we're giving away.
Yes.
8 sessions to 10 lucky winners. That's the right math, right?
Which is crazy. Like if you go in, so a small area could be your armpits, it could be your bikini line, but let's say you went in and got 8 sessions on your armpit, literally you could get that for free. And by the summer, you literally won't have to shave your armpits anymore, which is amazing. Honestly insane.
So head over to our Instagram. Like I mentioned earlier, it's at @drinksafterwork_. The giveaway is now live. Details on how to enter will be on our Instagram and you can only enter there. So go walk, don't run.
Boppity bop over. And if you don't
run, don't walk.
Run, don't walk.
Run, don't walk.
Run.
Run.
And if you don't win, then we might have something else, a little treatsy weetsy anyways.
Yes.
So anyways, yeah, they're amazing. I feel like I've just been in the mood to like do a bunch of shit to like my face lately and like my like being. So
why? You have a beautiful face.
Thank you. Thanks.
You're welcome.
That's sweet. But I just actually went in to get microblading for my eyebrows. They're currently in the, what's it called? The scabbing phase.
They don't look scabby at all.
Really? Okay, maybe it's getting a little better. So basically you get microblading. For those of you that don't know what that is, it's basically getting a tattoo on your eyebrow or both eyebrows. So usually.
Permanent ink?
Kind of, but they use like a blade and they like blade it in, like the color in. So it's not like a tattoo gun.
Does it hurt?
They put numbing cream on. I don't think it hurts that bad.
More, the laser or your eyebrows?
the laser probably hurts worse, but it's for a less amount of time. Like the eyebrows your appointment will be like 3 to 4 hours.
For your eyebrows? Mm-hmm. Jesus.
Because it's like getting a tattoo. You know what I mean? And they go over it so many times because they have to get into a certain layer of skin.
It's such a small layer.
I know. But so anyways, you go in there. I go to a place called Eyebrow Studio. It's actually my first time there. There is a girl.
Where is that?
Her name is Madison. It's up in Saco, Maine. So it's a little bit of it's a little bit of a journey. It's like an hour and a half outside the city, but honestly worth it. This girl is like actually an artist. Like she's amazing. Mm-hmm. I've known her since high school. She's one of my sister's best friends, and she's been doing microblading for years, and I've been meaning to go to her. So I finally reached out. She got me in. She books out like 2 months in advance. So if you're interested, I would make appointments ASAP. But she does like the microblading. She uses a blade to like create basically like eyebrows. They look like brush strokes. It's amazing. And then there's a whole like routine like you go through. So at first they look really dark, and then like they start to flake off a little bit as they heal, and then eventually they come back and get a little darker again, and then you go in for a touch up. But
wait, so what if like in a couple years you don't like the shape of your eyebrow? Can you change it?
It's like semi-permanent. So you go back in every year and a half to get it touched up. So it's not like a tattoo where like you're stuck with that for life. Right. They intentionally make it so that it can be adjusted because eyebrow trends change so much
all the time.
So they definitely don't want you being like stuck with eyebrows.
Well, they look wicked good. They don't look scabby at all.
Thank you. I know. And I have my touch up in January. But yeah, she's honestly amazing. Her name is Madison O'Neill Pratt. I can
we'll shout out on her story.
We can link her out on our Drinks After Work story, and I can give you her Instagram because she's honestly amazing. And if you go on her page, you can see like all the eyebrows she does, and it's actually crazy what she can do. But they are great, and yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, let's dive into drunk deets because there's been a lot of drama going on.
Let's dive on in, baby.
Let's dive on in.
Dive on in.
All right. Who other than friggin' the goddamn Kardashians?
Oh, no.
It's so hard to pretend to care about them.
It's hard to not talk about them.
I know.
You can't help but to keep up.
But this week, there are rumors that they got rid of their BBLs. What is a BBL, you ask?
That would be a Brazilian butt lift, baby.
Oh, yeah. So that's when you take your stomach fat and put it on your butt?
It's when you take fat from areas on your body and put it into your ass to lift disgusting. It and make it larger.
It's disgusting. Basically, I'm repulsed. I think boob jobs, great, love it. Maybe we'll get one in the future.
But you don't think that like a boob job, it's like a foreign pack of like random shit versus like your own fat? I mean, I don't know. I'm impartial either way. I was just for the sake of playing devil's advocate.
For the sake of conversation, I think it's a very weird thought to take flesh and be like, I'm gonna put this on your butt.
But isn't it kind of amazing though? Like you could just be skinny everywhere and just put the fat like wherever you want.
It's a very incredible thing to think about if you really think about it, but I don't understand how doctors, surgeons, all those people do it. It makes me want to throw up. Okay. So basically I saw on TikTok, because where else do I get my news? It's at Hannah Kosh, Hannah with an H, Kosh. She posted basically showing, like comparing old videos of the Kardashians to now videos of paparazzi clips. And, a year ago today, their asses were fat. Like they were... Honestly, I did not find it attractive.
It was like the diaper butt. Remember they started looking like diapers.
It was not attractive in my opinion. And basically they think that it looks like their BBLs got reversed or liposuction or something. They still got drunk in the trunk, don't get me wrong. Like they still definitely have like a nice somewhat of a fake butt, but it looks so much more flattering to their body, just so much more realistic. And I'm really hoping that this is the end of the BBL era. I don't know. What do you feel?
So it's interesting you say this because I actually saw something. I follow this Instagram handle called IG Famous by Dana, and she like does like the before and after of all the celebrities and all the work they've got done. And sometimes when I feel really bad about myself and insecure and I'm PMSing and I've gained 10 pounds, like I'll go on there to feel better. But anyways, she posted something similar being like, they definitely got their BBLs reversed. And regardless of like what looks good or bad, or like everyone has their personal like opinions on what things look like, I saw someone comment and I agree. It's annoying that they went after this aesthetic of a certain type of body type whenever that they thought was trendy, and now that they may think it might not be trendy, they're switching that.
Yeah, it's
And
like
I
all
think
the
that's-
girls that paid money for BBLs are now kicking themselves because they have these fat, unrealistic asses.
Well, yes, but also think about women who naturally
not
have
trendy.
big hips, big butts. Like that's like their body type, and it's like almost like the Kardashians are being like, oh yeah, that was trendy for us, so we were doing it, but now that we like want to create a new trend, like we're gonna leave that in the past. But people with real bodies, they can't change those things, and I
Correct.
just think it's annoying that they're like using it to like, oh, this is like a fun trendy thing I'm trying out, not like, oh, this is my heritage or this is my body type and like I can't change that. So I thought that was a good point that someone made. In terms of the BBL era, I've never been like a huge fan of the BBL. Like it's a certain look. Like people's belly buttons have a certain look because of like when they take the fat out. Have you ever seen it? Like
No.
it's like their belly
I
button
hate
looks
belly
like
buttons, so
kind of
I
like
can't.
concaved, or I don't really know how to explain it, but it's very obvious. Like girls who get fake hips, fake butts, like there's a very like obvious look to it, and there's like a whole anatomy structure of like someone's hips don't start at their belly button, and whenever you see a BBL body, they always do, and that's not natural. I don't know. It definitely looked a little fake. With that being said, I think that whatever you want to do to your body is obviously your business. I just think it's very interesting that the Kardashians are literally like changing their physical like anatomy structure depending on like what they think is trendy. Like they're using plastic surgery as like a trendy thing. I think that's so bizarre.
I think if you want to change your body, do it for the right reasons, because I think like we're the first ones to be like, if you don't like something about you, fix it. Like we 100% support that, but there is always going to be a certain population that is not going to, like, I'm never going to have hips and an ass. Like that's just not me. Like whether I get it by going to the gym or if I do a BBL, like someone's always going to be left out no matter what. Like they're going to feel like, oh, like I'm not good looking, I'm not hot because I don't have the trendiest body right now. Like, you know, like you mentioned eyebrows, like right now, I don't even know what's in right now.
Feathery,
is it feathered?
Like feathery, like kind of like not super boxy or dark, but like feathery and like they go straight up is like trendy.
When we were in school, it was thin eyebrows, and then college
boxy,
it became
like
a lot thicker. So it's like change because you want to change and not because you think society, like you have to be accepted by society.
100,
to look like that.
100%.
You'll never catch me with feathered eyebrows.
It's even scarier because like people have such a beauty trend that they feel like they have to measure up to anyways. And then you throw on the fact that the trends change every few years. So you're just kind of like, all right, well, you're right. Like someone always gets screwed somehow.
Yeah.
And chances are like at least at a few times in your life, you're going to feel like you don't have the right body type or you don't have the right face. Like right now it's trendy to have the certain type of jawline and certain type of like eye shape. And then when that doesn't become trendy anymore, like, are you going to feel like shit about yourself? Like it is, I think it's kind of toxic, and I agree. I think just like try to not to preach like self-love, like whatever, but I think
preach, girl.
In the end of the day, I'm over it. I'm putting blinders on. I'm gonna wear whatever the fuck I want. I think looks good, and I'm done with like the trends because they literally just come and go like so fast these days. You can't even keep up, and it's like a vicious cycle.
Oh boy. Okay, so moving on to Rihanna.
That girl Riri.
She is pregnant with her first child with A$AP Rocky.
That's crazy.
I don't know how to feel because I'm happy for her, but at the same time, I'm like, does this mean she's not coming out with new music now?
Wait, did you think that?
I don't know.
Did she say that?
No.
Okay, but you're just like, maybe she's gonna like chill out a little bit and like settle down.
You know, when she decided to dive into the makeup world, I was like, yes, queen, do it, pop off. I'll buy what, you know, I'll support you. But like, I still want new music.
But you're like, do this birth, like maybe I won't support you, you know?
Well, now I'm just concerned that, you know, she has this whole makeup line. She's now about to have a baby. Like, when is she going to have the time to record music? Like,
okay.
I really feel like we're losing Rihanna in the music.
Oh, you think we're
game.
losing her?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
And I don't know how to feel about it because I just wasn't ready.
Okay.
I just want one last bop.
It's not that you don't want what's best for her, but like you weren't like emotionally in like the place to have to cope with. Like, who knows if her last song was her last song?
Exactly. Like, you just
did
never
she even know that her last song was her last song?
Maybe she's sitting on an album and she just doesn't.
Oh,
she's just waiting.
That'd kind of be amazing
for the day. I don't know, but I really, first of all, I didn't even know that they were an item, her and A$AP Rocky. I know I mentioned it. They were spotted at like the Met Gala, and I was like, oh, that's maybe they're together, maybe they're just posing together. I don't know. But with a name like A$AP Rocky, it really makes me wonder, what are they gonna name that child?
Like Rihanna Rocky. I would just name my child Rocky. Rocky.
Do we know A$AP's real name? Oh my
tree.
God. No, I'm done. I hate I'll be the first I hate Christmas music.
You hate Christmas music?
Yeah. Call me
it's
Scrooge.
like so
Don't
stupid
care.
that it's fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you know A$AP Rocky's name?
His real name?
Yeah.
No.
Do you, Peter? It's okay if you don't. You don't. It's okay. I was just curious. Pop quiz, Peter, look alive.
Pop quiz. Peter, look alive.
Rakeem.
Okay. Rakeem.
Etheleston Myers.
Okay. I always wonder, how do people decide?
A$AP Rocky it is.
How do people decide their name, like their rapper name?
Their rapper name? Yeah. Is it given or do you choose it?
It's kind of cool. Like I know there's A$AP Ferg, A$AP, like there's a bunch of A$APs, but like I wonder like who first thought of the first A$AP. And like which A$AP you're gonna be.
And when did you decide to do a money sign instead of an S?
Yeah, like I like it.
I have a lot of questions.
Yeah, I'm for it, but I want to know how we got there. But it's also like how all the DJs all have some sort of like weird name with like what's it called when they have the two dots above the U, like the Kugloffin or whatever.
I don't know. Wait, it must be a language thing.
The two. Well, it's like Swedish, I think, right?
Swedish
or German. Peter, you're a DJ. What
Yeah.
I'm not a German DJ.
Facts. This is true.
Well, you could be a German DJ if you wanted.
It could be anything you want.
I do have a U in my name.
I know what it's called. It's an umlaut.
Well, I don't know what that is.
It is a German word, and it's like the two dots.
What does it mean though? Is it for
gives
pronunciation?
It's like a pronunciation.
Like an
thing.
accent mark.
Like an accent, like the thing. In Turkish, we have like the little like looks like a C under the letter.
Oh,
that's why my middle name is Yeshem, and it's like an S with a little thing under it.
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that either.
I don't know how we got there, but anyways, congratulations, Rihanna. Let us know if you're gonna drop more music. Speaking of celebrities getting into the, I don't know, like makeup industry, food industry, whatever, Cardi B just launched a new vodka infused whipped cream.
I am so excited.
Why are you like, wait, so is it whipped cream that has vodka in it?
Yes.
So you just drink it like it's whipped cream?
No, you don't drink it. You literally put it on a drink. Tell me this does not look delicious. So they have 3 flavors. They have vanilla, they have caramel, and they have mocha. Tell me that doesn't look divine. You're telling me.
So it's hot cocoa with vodka infused whipped cream on it.
Dude, you could do an espresso martini and top your espresso martini with a little layer and have that little, instead of Bailey's, you could have it like drizzle in. So they have, I don't know. This just dropped, I think, like yesterday. This is very new to the market and it's very exclusive right now. So for the whole month of December, they're only releasing 500 cans per day for purchase on their website. So only 500 cans are being sold a day for the whole month of December. Okay. The cans range. They have 3 sizes and they range from $5.99 to $19.99.
Ooh.
Which, if you think about it, that's not that bad. The alcohol percentage is 10%, and it's called Whip Shots.
So I would probably just drink out of the
same
thing, because that's what I do with whipped cream anyways. And people who don't do that are fucking weird.
Same.
Like, you know, when like you're home for the holidays and they have like the whipped cream for the pumpkin pie, and then you know that by the end of the night you're like wicked drunk, your family is probably playing board games, you're in the kitchen by yourself just like taking shots of whipped cream because you have nothing else to live for.
Always have whipped cream in the fridge.
Really?
Always,
yeah,
at all
do
times.
love it.
I'll put it, maybe it's like a hidden fat girl in me, but like I'll put that on like waffles or like, I don't know, but I love it. I want to get my hands on this. If anyone from Whip Shots is listening, freaking send it to us. If not, maybe in January I'll try to get it because I'm not even going to attempt to get it right now.
What I was wondering, why did Cardi B wake up and go, you know what I think I need out of my career is to create a whipped cream vodka like empire? Or was it her team that was like, you know, Cardi, so you've had a great career. Like you've gone out there, you've used some like inappropriate slang, like you've made the girls get excited, you're in the clubs, like you're doing everything, you're doing it all,
and she's a mom,
you know, and you're a mom, and you've basically taking over the world. But you know what will accelerate and heighten and just complete your career is by starting this whipped cream vodka infused whipped cream company. That will do it. That's gonna be your golden ticket.
That's the icing on the cake.
That's it right there, darling.
The whipped cream on the cake.
Like, how do people decide what they're gonna do?
I don't know. Like, I've never heard her talk about being like wanting to be in the food industry. I feel like celebrities just get bored, and you know, it's like one of those things like where nothing is ever good enough. You make a certain amount of money, you release a certain amount of songs, and you just want more.
Right.
And like maybe to feel something again, you have to try something new.
Yeah.
To be like, let's see what else I can be successful in. And I feel like celebrities get like such an easy way out. Like if you're already famous, people are going to buy your shit no matter what.
Right. Because they want your, just like so
they
many
want to support, and they're diehard fans. So they're like, no, I'm going to buy that.
Right. Just like so many singers and rappers will
like
create
Kendall
like a vodka
Jenner.
company. Yeah. Kendall
With
Jenner.
the tequila, like why? But like even Mariah Carey, she did a collab, or she's doing a collab with Milk Bar to launch like a holiday cake, and The Rock is doing like his own holiday ice cream collection. So I'm just like, something's in the air where people are like, food industry.
Honestly, like I get it, because as much as I'm like, oh, these fucking celebrities, like, do they need that much more money? And it's obviously a money grab, but I'm like, I would definitely do that if I was a celebrity and I could utilize my platform to make myself more money.
Yeah, I think it
all
comes down to money, because I don't really think people are that passionate about
it's the holiday. It's the holiday of green, folks.
Holiday of green. Forget the red.
Forget the red. Okay, so you told me something yesterday, which I wanted to talk about, is a new Facebook group. And you heard about this on TikTok, right?
Duh.
Okay. And it's called Are We Sharing Boyfriends?
Las Vegas edition.
Las Vegas edition.
Yeah, so I was on TikTok, like I always am, and this girl, her at is @_Yas, YAS, money _ She posted, which okay, let me preface this. I tried to get into this group. I requested to join. I filled out the membership questions. I have yet to get accepted. It's been a couple days. So this group is
You're
no
like,
joke.
I have to run Mystery Man through the system.
Oh yeah. Well, so it's just for Las Vegas guys.
Okay.
So basically this group was created so that girls can post pictures of the guy they're talking to and ask girls if anyone knows them or if anyone's like messing with them. And this group has like 80,000 girls.
Oh my God.
I know, it's insane. And I want to just hold on. Are we sharing boyfriends? The questions to get into this group are like, I'm afraid of them. They denied me.
What?
No, wait, no, that's okay. There's an imposter. Hold please. Hold please.
Maybe it's because you're not from Vegas. Can they like figure that out?
Probably.
Change your location to Vegas. Born and raised Nevada, baby.
Wait, why can't I find the group? Oh no.
They definitely denied you.
Oh, is it this one? Oh no, this one's public. See, this one had a bunch of questions. They were like, no screenshots, no nothing. Like there was like 10 membership rules that you had to read, and they're like, what was the first rule?
Oh
like,
my God, they quiz you?
Yeah.
Kind of respect that.
I do.
Okay, so basically it's called Are We Sharing Boyfriends, which honestly I like the concept of this. I think it's a good opportunity because so many times when a girl's boyfriend is being shady, she goes after the other girl. I feel like this group is promoting like a, hey, we're in this together, girlfriends. Like the guy is a scumbag, not us. And it's like, let's figure out if these guys are being scumbags. I like it. I think it's cool.
I'm here for it. I thought about like we should make one for Boston.
Yes.
Apparently there's one for New England, but like I feel like we need to narrow it down.
There's one for New England?
Allegedly. I couldn't find it.
You couldn't find it?
No.
We should create one for Boston.
And everyone in the comments, like people comment, because I commented on the TikTok and I was like, should we make one for Boston ? And someone was like, there's already one for New England, and I couldn't find it. And someone else commented underneath mine and was like, I can't find it either. Can you drop the link? And I just haven't followed back up, but
interesting. Well, if there isn't one out there already, maybe we'll like put our own spin on it and make like a drinks after work boyfriends edition Facebook group. Let us know.
What's the opposite of a Boston baddie? Like what could we name the guys?
Oh my God.
Boston
bozos. Boston.
Do we want to keep the B? Boston bags of trash. Boston barrel of douchebags. I don't know. We'll
Oh my
workshop
gosh.
it and follow.
Yeah, maybe we should workshop that one. I don't know if we've come across any winners. Yeah, I don't. The Boston Bad Boys.
Oh my God, stop. I kind of am here for that.
Ew, I kind of hate that.
Bad Boys of Boston.
The Bad Boys of Boston. Anyways, let us know, guys, if you want to see something like that. I think it'd be kind of cute and like terrifying but cool. I actually would really like
There'd
that.
be so much drama in there.
I feel like we'd see. We wouldn't be able to unsee what we'd see.
I would forego TikTok and just scroll that all night.
You know what the thing is, though? People in Boston, they fly under the radar because we all, dress super basic and aren't super original, and we all look the same and have the exact same Louis Vuitton never full bag and walk around with the exact same balayage, and we may come off as like a little basic and a little predictable. I think Boston girls are actually batshit crazy and it's fun because like I feel like people are like, oh, like girls in LA or Arizona or Miami, like they're definitely the crazy ones. Like, no, there are some psychopaths living right
You're
next
looking at me. Why are you looking at me?
Just for example, like the fact that there's
calmed
two
down.
girls in the studio, 50% of them are insane. Maybe
So one of us?
100% is insane. I mean,
What are you trying to say?
I'm just saying we'd probably see some shit in this group.
Oh, 1,000%. That's why I want to make it.
And like, I think what better way to ring in the holidays than to catch some sketchy McSketchers, because this is the thing. This is cuffing season.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want to go into the holiday Christmas season with a guy that may be a scumbag and might be shady and might be cheating, because you don't want to buy a Christmas present for a guy that ends up screwing you over a few weeks later.
Yes, because you could argue it's just money. Money grows on trees. You can always make more money. No. If you're buying a guy a Christmas present, he better be husband material. He better not be leaving you on red.
Yes.
He better not be making you cry every night.
Yes. And also, like, just from like an emotional standpoint, I feel like people remember like who they spend the holidays with and like their New Year's kiss. So like, I just think if you're dating a guy in the summer and he's like kind of a sketchy person, like he's really fun because he always gets like tables at the Grand and like is like in with the bouncers, but like he's probably like talking to Jessica on the side.
Fucking
like,
Jessica.
Okay, fine, it's the summer, everyone's a little sketchy. In the summer, you live and you learn, you move on. But in this time of in freaking December,
if you're cheating on someone during the Christmas season,
it's unacceptable.
There's a special place in hell.
I draw the line. The line in December. But I feel like if you're a girl or a guy, I feel like you want to get to the bottom of it. I just think it's tough because, like you said, there's nothing worse than being uncertain of the person you're with. One time I got a guy a really nice Christmas present, and then a week later found out he was cheating on me, and I'll never get that moment back.
You'll never get that money back.
Never get the money back. And if you get someone a gift on Christmas, by the way, you literally legally can't get it back because you can't take back a gift, which is why you should never propose to your girlfriend on Christmas, because if she breaks off the engagement, she can keep the ring and you have no way to get it back.
Why do you know this?
Just a little research I did.
Oh my God. Wow, I didn't know that. No, if I get engaged on Christmas Eve, that's disgusting.
No, but I all the couples that get engaged on Christmas Day. Like, I'm like, okay, well, you're in it for life because she doesn't legally have to give you back the ring. Who needs a prenup?
Just propose on Christmas.
Exactly. But if you're a girl, you should just like drop little hints. Like, I've always wanted to get proposed to on Christmas Day.
Yeah, that's actually wicked smart. I'll never forget last year. I got Mystery Man a gift. So during Friendsgiving last year, we went to Michael's lake house like we do every year.
You guys had just started talking.
Yeah,
it was new.
We were like exclusive, but we weren't like deep in it. But basically we went away. I packed my the brand away suitcase. I packed it for just a casual weekend away because I'm a psychopath and I overpack everything. And we were putting our stuff away and he mentioned my away suitcase and he was like, oh, like I've always wanted one of those, like so-and-so in my family has one, they love it, blah, blah, blah. And so I took a mental note of that. And then we booked a trip for New Year's last year to Florida. And I was like, oh my God, like I want to be that cute couple in the airport that has matching suitcases. I have the white one. Ugh. So the day after Thanksgiving, I came home from Rhode Island and I go straight to the Away has a like a store in the seaport. And I went straight there and I got him one of the suitcases in black, and I showed up to his house with the suitcase, and he was like, he was like, we didn't talk about this. He was like, we didn't say that we were getting each other gifts. Like, I didn't get you anything. I was like, this isn't a Christmas gift.
You're like, it's just like a something I do for all my friends around the holidays.
I was like,
the holidays.
The holiday season. No, but I still tell myself to this day, it was not a Christmas present. It was we're going away on a trip. I just so happened to give it to you the day after Christmas.
Oh, okay. Yeah, totally.
But because my love language is gifts.
I know.
That wasn't the only gift I got him before we were officially dating.
I
know. Shut up. That's how I show my love and appreciation, is with gifts. And it just freaked him out. Yes. Obviously, it didn't scare him away because we're still here today. But
there's probably a part of him that thought you were a little crazy. Just a little bit, but which is okay. We've all been there. We live, you learn, we recover.
Yeah, it was like a $250 suitcase, and he didn't get me anything, but it's fine.
It's fine.
I don't regret it. However, I could see if it didn't work out, I would have 100% regretted that purchase, 100%, because that's something that he's going to keep forever. So with that being said, if you're uncertain about someone, if you do not have a ring, if you do not have an official title that you are boyfriend and girlfriend, if you are uncertain at all if he's going to get you a gift, don't
get him one.
No, don't do it.
And this isn't for like, we've been dating for like a year, but it's like, no, obviously then get one. But yeah, if you're in a situationship or you've just been kind of casually dating, going on some dates, and you like hit it off really well, even
if he treats you wicked nice,
don't get him a gift.
Don't do it. The best gift of all is loyalty and commitment. And if he can't commit, he ain't getting shit.
Yeah. If you don't have that title, don't get him anything. If you can't commit, don't get him shit, baby. Boom. But you know what, too? And I feel for you because that story is... I'm just trying to picture his face like you pull out like an away bag. That's like... I'm like trying to picture that as equivalent to like I've been dating a guy for like a few weeks and he shows up on Christmas Day with a fucking puppy.
Talking for like 2 months. We started talking in October. Do the math.
Imagine he's probably like scrambling in his house. He's like, I got you this gift card to the Home Depot. I know, but like I get where you're coming from because you're like, I care. But honestly, it's true. If you are talking to a guy and you don't know what you are, just err on the side of not getting him something. Because if you do get him something, and Mystery Man's different because you guys were like friends for a while. We were all in the same friend group, whatever. Especially if it's a guy that you met like on a dating app or like in a dating capacity. You don't know, you're like, what are we type vibe. If you get him a gift and he shows up without one, not only is it awkward because like you don't have a gift and you're kind of like, okay, but he now knows that you care more than he does. Yeah. And now he holds the power in the relationship, which is a really shitty place to be in. So then when you try to go and play like your little fun girl games, you're like, I don't even care. Like, no, he knows that you care because you just got him literally a book that he read when he was a little kid that he always talks about. And you get him a first edition from like the library that's impossible to get to, and he's gonna know how much you freaking care. So just don't do it. I think it's just not the vibe. However, I think if you're casually talking to a guy and it's not that serious, but he does get you something unexpectedly that's meaningful, I think that means something too.
Yeah, I think, you don't have to be the world's best gift giver, but if you are someone who cares about someone, you are picking up on things that they mention. Like you're walking by a store and they say, oh, I've always wanted one of those, or I want this. Like for my case, like he mentioned it. I didn't ask him what he wants.
Right.
Like that wasn't the case. I just made a mental note. I actually had a thing I had notes. I had a page in my notes dedicated to him that I'd write.
I've seen the page.
That's neither here nor there.
It's a true story, folks.
You don't need to go to my level of dedication, but you can tell how someone feels about you by the gift that they put in.
100%.
The effort that they put into the gift that they give you.
Yes. And I think this is true of both genders. I'm going to go on a limb and say the girls are usually a little bit more thoughtful and like perceptive than men are. So if a guy is doing that, like we were talking about earlier, the episode of Friends, I don't know who has seen this, but basically Joey is dating this girl. And he really, really likes her, but Chandler is also upset, like in love with her, but he like doesn't, obviously it's awkward because his best friend is dating her. It's Christmas, or maybe it's her birthday. And Joey's like, what do I get her? Joey ends up buying her a pen because he doesn't know what to get her.
Imagine a guy gave you a pen.
Yes, exactly.
Immediate cause for breakup.
They'd only been dating for like a few months. He's like, I don't want to get something super expensive like jewelry. I'm gonna get her this pen. Then Chandler gets wicked uncomfortable because he got her like a first edition like of the Velveteen Rabbit like book or something. And she basically had talked about it before. This girl, she was like, when I was a little kid, I would read the Velveteen Rabbit. I think that's what it's called. Anyways, she talked about how much it meant to her, and like she mentioned that in passing. But Chandler remembered her saying that he gets her like this first edition. It's like a really
he had feelings for her, right?
Really, yes, very like over the top present. And what ends up happening is he's like, I can't give her this gift, and Joey gives her a fucking pen. So he ends up giving Joey the gift to give to her.
What a good friend Chandler is. Everyone should be more like Chandler.
Until later when he does end up kissing the girl behind Joey's back. But anyways, we're gonna forget that part never happened.
Didn't happen.
Moral of the story though, like when you like someone that much, you're gonna pay attention to those little things they say. So if something like that does happen, then there's a reason for it. And if the guy that you're talking to doesn't get you something, there might be a reason for that too.
If he wanted to, he would.
Also, can we just make it very clear to the men listening to this? If you were dating a girl and you guys are like serious, and she says like, let's not do gifts this year,
bullshit.
Still get her a gift.
Yeah. Do not listen to her. She's bluffing. She doesn't mean it. And if you show up empty handed, your balls will be on a platter.
Yeah, you are done.
Yep.
That is a classic. That's a test. She's lying. She doesn't mean it. If you don't show up to Christmas with a gift or her birthday, I don't really want anything for my birthday. If you don't get her something and then you have the audacity to say, well, you said you didn't want anything.
He doesn't care about you.
She's like, that's just something you say to not sound like a materialistic bitch. And also maybe there's a part of us that like to test boys because we want to see if they'll show up with a gift. Because if they don't, then that shows that they don't actually love us or care about us. And then we have a right to be mad. So just get her a gift. Just do it.
Always air putting on that out there. Gift. Well, good luck out there this holiday season. Out there. It's a freaking crazy world we live in. Mystery Man asked me what I wanted. I said, I want socks.
That's cute.
Bombas socks. They're expensive.
They are expensive, but
they're
that's
my favorite.
Fine. You know what I don't like? I don't like the couples that like make themselves Christmas lists. Imagine me writing down like 6 things I want and handing it to Michael. Like that's what you do with your
buy your own gift.
When you're 12 years old and you have like parents and you like give them your Christmas list. Don't do that to your significant other. It's weird and creepy and like a little it's a little cringy, sketchy. Don't do that. Give it to like your best friend and she can like drop hints to your boyfriend if you're really like that obsessed.
One of my friends literally does that.
I know. I have the Google Doc.
Because I accidentally opened it up on our account instead of mine.
No, I saw that and I was like, that's actually a good idea.
Yeah.
But what wouldn't be cool is if she gave it to him herself.
Right.
And she's like, here are the 15 things I want. Like, please get this sweater from Zara in like size small. Like the guy's like going out Christmas shopping for her as if he's shopping for his child. It's just not the vibe.
Mr. Man actually asked me the other day. He was like, can you just put all of your sizes on like in your notes and just screenshot it and send it to me?
And you're like, I will do no such thing.
Oh, I did. I did my sock size, my shoe size, my bra size, my underwear size, my shirt size, my sweatpants size, my jeans size,
my hat size, just in case.
And he was like, your ring size. I was like, I don't know it. I don't.
Oh my God, you didn't put your ring size in there? I feel like
it.
that's like a you move.
So I wrote ring size TBD. I don't know it. It's like a 4 or 5
and you
or something.
Own rings? You don't own any rings?
No, well, especially not for my ring finger.
Well, he's probably not going to... Okay.
I said TBD. I'll update it when I get around.
I'm actually surprised by you. I figured that
I would know it.
Figured you'd be the type of girl that would know.
I used to.
But anyways, happy hunting out there this holiday season. Enjoy the shops and get into a nice old fight with a girl that's looking for the same thing as you and punch her in the face. Anyways.
Jesus. Okay.
Did you hear about Instagram?
What about it?
Our friend Instagram, a meta company. They have a new feature on Instagram where you can delete pictures out of a, what's it called? Like when you post multiple photo dump, which is disgusting. Why have we not found for a better word for photo dump yet? I'd like to understand.
Let's come up with one.
Okay.
We'll workshop it.
We'll workshop it. We have a lot of workshopping.
We do.
But anyways, when you are posting a photo dump, you can delete like a specific picture from that photo dump now.
Oh, that's huge. So if you break up with your boyfriend, you can delete all the photos of him and not have to archive the entire feed.
It's like the biggest conundrum that
God, where was that a year
our
ago?
generation faces. Exactly, because you'd have to post a picture, and if you broke up with a guy, you'd have to delete the picture. But now, if you just posted a bunch of pictures and he's in one of them, you break up with him, you delete that picture, you can keep the rest of them, bada bing, bada boom.
Honestly, I feel like these are the things that we ask for and they listen, and I'm like, fuck yeah. But why can't they give us the chronological feed in order again? Like,
you're still not over that?
No. This is amazing, this feature. Honestly, I'm very happy about this. I don't have anything to do, but if you're listening, get after it. Happy deleting. But I really would like a chronological feed again.
Abby would also like the feature where you can see the order of which the guy followed the girls.
Oh my
which
God.
Which they took away from us. All Abby wants this Christmas is to be able to see if Mystery Man has followed any new girls since they started dating on Instagram. Is that so much to ask for?
I don't think so.
It's not.
I don't think so.
I don't think we ask for a lot.
Get to it.
Instagram, we appreciate the gesture, but do better.
I honestly can't even go on Instagram anymore. Like, I literally will go on our Instagram to like post stuff for drinks, but I can't go on mine anymore because I go on my personal Instagram. I click on a couple people are posting their names on Urban Dictionary.
Stop.
What is that about? I know that would piss you off. I figured that
I was literally the other day.
You cringe at those things.
I
cringe at those things.
I was sitting. It was the holidays. It was nice. I was with my family. It was Thanksgiving. Company had left. I was feeling cozy. I put my pajamas on.
How many drinks were you in?
I was a few drinks dipped. I had just finished a bottle of some pink wine. I was sitting in my living room by the fire. Life was good. I pull up my Instagram and what do I fucking see? Is a bunch of stupid bitches posting what their name means on Urban Dictionary. Excuse me, but like who fucking woke up and decided, yes, let's just start posting our names on Urban Dictionary again? Remember when we used to do that when we were 12 and we were like, oh my God, like I'm gonna look up my name on Urban Dictionary. People are doing that again, and they think it's like what they think it's funny and cool and like unique. And I'm like, but like we haven't been here before.
I'll be the first to say it. No one's reading it. No, I'm sorry. It's too long. I don't care. My name means joy. That's all you need to know. Abigail means or father of joy, joy of father, or some shit like that. Father of joy. But I'm not gonna.
When I think of you, I do think father of joy.
Oh, thank you.
For sure.
But I'm not gonna go ahead and I don't want. It's none of my business what Urban Dictionary thinks of me.
Yeah.
Like
agreed.
Someone got fucked over by some girl named Abby and just wrote mean things about her on Urban Dictionary. It's none of my business.
But here's the thing that pisses me off. If that was the case, I'd actually be okay with it. Like if next to Shannen was a little definition like a stupid dumb bitch. Like I might post that because that's hilarious and that's good and it might be a little bit accurate. But my issue is that people are posting their name, and for those of you that don't know what we're talking about, we'll take a step back. People are posting a screenshot of Urban Dictionary where they've Googled themselves essentially in Urban Dictionary, which it's like maybe like get a hobby, like maybe donate some money to charity, like I don't know. Anyways, and there's the definition of their name, and it's like every single one I'm seeing is like Helen is a cool, fun girl who always has time for her friends. She's super hot and every guy in town just wishes he could get a piece of her. But she's not like every other girl and she has class and motives and she's always likes to be there for her friends. Like no one gives a fuck, Helen. No one cares. And guess what? Those things are not true. I feel like if you post a picture of your name on Urban Dictionary and the definition is talking about how great of a person you are, it's probably because you're a shit person and you know that deep down and you're trying to feel good about yourself.
Damn. Okay. I do feel though as though when I read them, it's like read between the lines. It's like insulting. You know when you say like, oh, just kidding, like after insulting someone, like just because you say just kidding doesn't mean that it's any less mean. But I feel like the Urban Dictionary definitions are like shitting on you and then it'll be followed by like one positive trait about how hot you are. So it's like, let me like kick you so that you're down and then boost you back up and then kick you down again.
Yes.
Just insults.
And it's always like, there's always a
They're
line in there about
backhanded
being
compliments.
Yes. And there's always a line in there about being hot. And I think I don't like it because it's the humble brag. It gets you're telling the world in like a weird way that you deep down probably think that you're cool and hot and fun. And you're like, oh my God, it's so weird. This is what Urban Dictionary had to say about me. But like deep down, you're like you're reveling in the fact that the definition of your name describes you as like being hot and fun.
Yeah.
Because you're like bragging about yourself. And it's like, it's literally your name, like a spelling of your name.
Yeah. Well, I didn't post it. Did you post it, Peter?
Oh God.
Yes.
Oh, this is really awkward.
Oh.
Listen,
Hey, look over at Peter and he's beat red. He's just like slinking down in his chair. Peter, we mean that about everyone except for you. You can do whatever you want.
That's all right.
Peter,
I'll take it.
post whatever you want. Post away.
Right.
Belay away,
You're
Peter.
all right.
Well, it's not as bad as the Spotify Wrapped.
Oh.
I know you are an Apple Music. I don't know why I'm friends with you because you choose Apple Music over Spotify.
I choose violence.
That's neither here nor there, but everyone and their mom is also posting about their Spotify Wrapped.
Yeah,
And
it's super interesting.
Newsflash, no one cares. The only time that I care is if we are on your top listened to podcast.
Oh.
If we're not, don't
Oh my
speak
God,
to
wait,
me.
that's a great point. I was just about to shit on people that do that and then it hit me.
No.
What if we were on someone's top list?
Ma'am, we were. We're on 2. I posted about it yesterday.
Oh my God. I take everything back. People who do that are smart.
Yep. However, if we are in your top podcast,
Then it's fine.
post about it.
Post
1,000%.
Oh my God. Tell
Tag
everyone.
us. We'll repost you. We'll thank you.
Yup.
We'll take care of your firstborn child.
Oh yeah, we'll take care of your family. We'll Venmo you.
It'll be really good for our ego. And that is the only time we're posting about your Spotify Wrapped is okay.
Yeah, so if you're posting about us in your Spotify Wrapped, totally fine. You're cool, you're trendy, you're fun, you're flirty. You have it all. Anyone else? No.
I have to show you something though.
Okay.
Okay. Take a look at this picture of my Spotify Wrapped, right? This is the top genres that I listen to.
Dance pop.
What's a
poppy
foot?
girl?
What's a foot?
A foot?
Yeah, what?
Dance pop, pop rap, tropical house, contemporary country, and slap house.
What is slap house?
I don't know, but I love that.
Slap house is like.
Oh my God, we have someone to clarify.
We have a DJ in the house.
I didn't think I was gonna get an answer. What the hell is slap house?
It's like, the song, or like The Business by Tiesto.
Yeah.
Or Breaking Me by Topic. It's like a style of house music that
Why
really
is it-
flourished in
Why
like
is it
2020.
called slap house? What
Because
are we
it slaps,
slapping?
I think
just
it's the
because it
bass.
slaps. Oh,
Slap bass.
it's a slap.
There's always a
bass.
reason.
There's always a reason.
I think so. It's also called car music.
Oh.
in case
Car
you're
music.
wondering. Yeah.
Can you
the
only
music-
listen to it in a car?
Or like the
I
music
guess
that
so.
you like want to jam out to in the car because of the way the bass sounds in the car. Like if you listen to your AirPod, it probably isn't gonna have that like.
Exactly. That's how. That's
Tell
how
me
it's
you have rhythm.
defined.
Oh baby, the rhythm.
Also, I want to comfort whoever designed this. Okay, when this was a video and I screenshotted it, when this came down, it'd come down like 1, 2, 3, and then the names of it came. Do you know how stressed I was when I got to the third one, Tropical House? You can't read shit.
Oh, that doesn't look good. The
Can you
fact
see
that
that?
they could employ people that probably make a ton of money and they can't even get that right. Honestly, here's my thing. If you post your Spotify rap and there is... It's not Spotify rap, is it? It's Wrapped.
Wrapped.
Okay.
You're close.
It's Spotify rap. If you post
Wrapped.
a rap on Spotify...
Oh, a rap.
I don't know. If you post your Spotify Wrapped and you have either Drinks After Work on it or it's like, I don't know, maybe different music that people don't listen to, I might be okay with it.
Yeah.
My issue is that every bitch out there is like, I listened to 20,000 hours of Drake. Like, I get it. Drake is your number one artist. Like, that's fine.
Justin
but like,
Bieber is
do I
mine.
see that? Do I get interested? Am I intrigued? Do I find you interesting? No. If anything, it just confirms that you're probably just even more basic than I thought you were, to be honest.
Oh, God.
In a nice way.
Oh, God. Okay.
Anyways.
Well, that's all we have for this week. Think twice about what you post on Instagram because it probably makes Shannen cringe.
Oh, yeah.
Myself included. Be careful who you buy gifts for this time of year.
Be careful what you wish for.
And head to our Instagram. It's at @drinksafterwork_. Enter our giveaway for Semper Laser. Shout out Semper. You guys are amazing. Yeah. That's it.
Oh, and
That's all
don't
she
buy
wrote.
gifts for anyone unless they've put a ring on it, baby.
Yes.
Peace out.
Cheers to that. Oh,
See you
God.
guys next week.
If we make it.
Bye.
Bye.